Hi everyone, this is a general overview of the HP Omen 15 laptop. It was released in 2020. The version which I'm talking about right now is EK0023TX. It has an RTX 2070 Supermax Q along with 16 gigs of RAM, 1 TB of solid state drive, and a 300 Hz 1080p 15.6-inch display panel. Talking about the general gaming performance, how to describe it? This is just beautiful. In India, RTX 2070 Supermax Q version is available, and the gameplay which you're seeing right now, it's being recorded by the NVIDIA command panel, and maybe it's not getting recorded in 60 FPS, but you can definitely check the frame rate which is being displayed on the middle bottom right side. So it's a beautiful experience to play games on this laptop. I can assure you that you'll have a wonderful time on this because I'm having it. And until and unless you don't really want to get into nitty-gritty of the gaming FPS, uh, in overall you'll like have wonderful time over here. The reason why I'm saying that the RTX 2070 Super is sufficient right now is that this is a graphic card which is not very powerful like RTX 2080 or Super, not even with the RTX 2070 mobile version. I think this is a max Q version, which usually I see the power limit is capped at 80 watt. However, I have seen some videos where you can undervolt it. I think the undervolting option is now available in HP Command Center by default. But still, even if you don't undervolt it, you just bring out and play the stock version. You'll definitely have a really good time. Yes, the FPS is a little bit less when compared to the RTX 2070 Super Mobile, as well as obviously the RTX 2080 version. And given that RTX 3000 series GPU are going to come out very soon in the laptops, well, I would say that as of now, for any game released in 2020 and previously, RTX 2070 Super can handle it beautifully. When it comes to the performance in the demanding games like Red Dead Redemption 2, well, I can say that there are some glitches, not glitches, rather some hiccups here and there. Sometimes I do see a frame drop which goes less than 50, but that in no sense would hamper your gaming experience. And the real platform or the real place where this laptop shines is when you use it to play competitive games like Call of Duty, Valorant, etc. And over there, you can feel the power of 300 hertz screen. You can really enjoy the beauty, the smoothness, and let me tell you, the experience, the pleasure of using a 300 hertz screen cannot be at any moment described or can be displayed on YouTube video. Definitely you need to check it out. A very high refresh rate screen, let me tell you, it's wonderful even during the daily tasks, while you're copying files, while you are doing your work, while you are running engineering applications. You'll have a wonderful time. I did not use many video editing tools, but I do use engineering applications like MATLAB. And I can tell you, running multi-domain simulations, really, you can do really all those tasks very quickly. I mean, that's just the performance of your GPU and your 1 TB solid state drive as well as CPU coupled together. So coming back to gaming again, I did play Gears of War 5, Doom Eternal, many of the recent new titles. I have not got any chance till now to play the Cyberpunk 2077. But what I would imagine is that with DLSS enabled, the RTX 2070 Super Max Q can churn out pretty good frame rates from this. Um, Again, talking about the thermal performance, which is one of the biggest highlight, and which is one of the reason why I think Dave 2D uh, placed this laptop in S class in his ranking video, is that this has a wonderful cooling performance. These HP has redesigned its cooling architecture. They have named it Tempest cooling, and it has been a wonderful experience playing games, not just because of the frame rates it can put out because of the virtue of its graphic card, but it is also because of the fact that you can keep the laptop in its proper thermal range. Now, the thing which people mostly don't understand is that even if you have a very high capability graphic card and if you don't have sufficient cooling, eventually you would see thermal throttling, or as you might call in general power electronics, the derating of your system, to prevent your system to operate in unsafe temperature, which can indirectly affect the performance of your electronic devices. So what does the software does is that it would reduce the performance, it would reduce the power which is getting injected in your system, or it might lower your clock speed, etc., etc., in order to prevent the temperature going high. But that thing never happens. I mean, this is the very general explanation of what thermal throttling is. But this thing I have not yet observed even within extended gaming sessions of more than 7 to 8 hours continuously. Please don't judge me for that. So given that, I can really say that this laptop is done wonderfully. The architecture in terms of the cooling is beautiful. Yes, there are some side effects to having such big fans. If you could see if you had seen any video of how the laptop looks like, you can definitely see the huge opening vents which are there below this. Not vents exactly, but the grill which is there, which intakes the air. Because it directly intakes the air from such an open grill, there's a lot of dust which accumulates, and you might need to cool it. uh, Sorry, not cool it, you might have to clean it in the every 2 weeks or so, so that not much dust is accumulated, because dust can be pretty bad for your system, as it will hamper your cooling performance. However, uh, that aside, and screen wobble aside, I think the laptop design, when you say in general, is very good. The aluminum chassis really feels very sturdy. Screen wobbling issue, I mean, I have not personally till now faced any problems with that. I think most of us are not going to keep the laptop on unstable surfaces. If you keep the laptop on a very stable surface, it's very improbable that you're gonna observe those wobbling. Yeah, you need to take care while lifting the lid of your laptop and keeping it in bags and all, but I think in general, if you're getting a device which is this costly, you need to treat it like a baby. So all in all, this laptop is a wonderful laptop. It's a awesome redesign by HP Omen. I had wonderful customer support from HP. Thanks HP for that. They called me themselves when the laptop came in stock, as I had informed them that I'm interested in buying this laptop and this is out of stock. So kudos to everyone who worked on this laptop, who created this design. It's really a good gaming experience, and I'm pretty sure that all of you guys are gonna enjoy whoever buys this laptop.